Out of shit because it's 9:06, so the peanut gallery would be is probably waiting, and Josh Howard. Did you see his smartass remarks yesterday?
No, what did he say?
Oh, you're on time.
Oh, I did see that. Yeah, I did see that.
Listen, if he had your phone and my phone and even knew a quarter of the messages we get,
he doesn't,
and the crap that we are like,
he has no clue.
Literally, my phone starts. I don't know that it ever stops because people do message me, like if they're awake in the middle of the night or whatever.
Right.
I get emails, texts, you
all
name
the time.
it, and then literally first thing in the morning, and it just doesn't stop.
With all these text messages and phone calls and everything that's always coming into your phone, your husband must get so pissed.
Thankfully, I don't have one of those.
Good morning, Raylene.
Good morning.
It is the 29th now of July. It is already 69 degrees. 16. I was going to say 70, but it's 69 degrees. This is it. This is the big weekend. Heritage Festival. My God, there's so much to talk about. I mean, it's just like I'm overwhelmed already.
I know. It's good because now it's going to make us in high gear.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm in high gear this morning, and I've only had half a cup of coffee. But Tracy Lewis, we saw her yesterday at the ribbon cutting for the all-new Emsley's The Florist.
Yes.
What an event it was yesterday. We had so many people show up.
We saw many people yesterday.
It was great.
It was great.
It was great. But Tracy was just like...
Yeah.
Did you see the look in her eye?
Yeah. Yeah.
She's
ready for this to start and
she's been working on it for a long time. It's a 2-year hiatus, honey.
I know.
I mean, that's huge.
I know.
My God. I mean, she's like, let's do this.
And then a little bump in the road last night with the food trucks and the concert
weather
and whatever. But she had already taken care of that very early in the evening.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, it was like a really quick rain, but it was a super hard rain for sure, and windy. And
Tammy is saying, I was hoping you would air the grand opening of the flower shop. Tammy!
We did, didn't we?
We did.
Yeah, we were live yesterday.
Yes, we were.
10 o'clock or just before 10 we went live.
Tammy, go back and watch.
Yes.
The whole thing is right there. There's actually several videos.
Yeah.
North Country weather. What are we looking at? Stellar weather for the weekend, period. That's the bottom line.
Mm-hmm.
We don't
the humidity is supposed to go down throughout the day today.
Yes.
And it's supposed to be perfect. I mean, hot for sure, but perfect.
Tammy wants to know where we were broadcasting the ribbon cutting of Emsley's.
Emsley's. What is the address on North Main?
Oh, I know why. Because Tammy is a YouTuber.
Oh.
That's why. That's why.
Oh, and so we only were on Facebook for that because we were remote. And when we're remote, it only streams to Facebook.
Right.
Yes.
That's it. That's exactly it.
And so that was probably also the case. Well, not probably. It was the case on Wednesday when we were at Vermont Quick Lube for the benefit for Marcus Bisson.
That was huge.
We would have also only been streaming to Facebook because we were remote.
Yes.
Yes, without all of this equipment that sits here in front of JD, we have no way to be on YouTube.
Yeah.
We could certainly transfer it to YouTube.
And we're on YouTube Live right now.
Yes,
because we're in the studio.
We are.
Good morning, YouTubers. Top of the morning to you. Thanks for starting your day with us. We should really begin by saying that. We appreciate people tuning in, just watching, listening on the go, wherever they are, whatever they're doing.
Yes, we do.
You know, listen, bottom line, love the sponsors too, of course, but without our listeners and our viewers,
we wouldn't have sponsors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So Raylene was going to get into the whole, barometric pressure and the upper level disturbances moving across the Great Lakes. And
Actually, I wasn't. But
and I said, Raylene, just can you just please dumb it down and just give a simple forecast
I
for
just
the
did.
week? Thank you.
I said
know, but I had to
the
talk.
humidity
I had
is
to
going to
talk-
drop, and it's going to be absolutely gorgeous.
But I had to talk you out of going into this full,
oh yes, I know. You twisted my arm up behind the back.
full length, detailed forecast.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to chat with Dana Robinson here in just a little bit from the Cabot Arts and Music Festival, which is also this weekend, obviously in Cabot, right there on the Village Common.
Mm-hmm.
The lineup of performers is absolutely incredible. We're going to chat with him in just a little bit. Daily Dose of Feel Good this morning. I think it has to be Marcus.
Absolutely.
Marcus Bisson and his mom and dad, Mike and Jen, and the sisters Evie and
Ella?
Ella.
Is it Ella?
Yes.
Yeah. And then the little brother. The baby brother.
Yes, Leo,
Yeah.
who's
Adorable.
1 year old.
Just adorable.
Yeah.
But are there 3 girls or only 2 girls?
I think there's 2 girls.
Yeah. They're
But
beautiful.
I
All of them.
I just think that has to be the Daily Dose of Feel Good, because
Yes.
when we were over there the other day at Vermont Quick Lube, we had this benefit for them. We were broadcasting live. We had Ladies' Day with flowers
And he
and free
came.
car washes. Yeah, and he showed up with Grandma.
Yeah. So, and yeah, his mom, his dad, everybody was there. So a couple of things about that. I was speaking with his mother, and, as we know, the whole time that he was there, he just, what a heart.
I know.
And so I was speaking with his mom, and she was telling me that when they are at Dartmouth or even Boston, and he'll see someone else, no matter their age, go by and they're very sick, and he'll say, Mommy, I feel so bad for them.
I know.
Isn't, like he just
10 years old.
feels for them and takes himself right out of the picture. And then, so when we were there, I took off my shoe and showed him that I too have had an amputation,
Right.
and showed him my prosthetic and whatever. And later we talked, and I said, I tell little ones that ask about it that I didn't eat my vegetables, and so that's what happened to me. And he thought that was great, but you know what he's going to tell people?
What?
He got bit by a shark.
Oh,
Isn't that the best? I mean, but that is his attitude about it is already
good for him.
so strong and so good, and
Yeah.
and he's battling this like a trooper. I
Well,
mean,
you should take it
my
one step
God.
further and going to, go into the fact that he was a 10-year-old surfing champion in Hawaii, and milk it.
Yeah, might as well.
Might as well.
But he already he's going to tell people that he got bit by a shark.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, how he or even the whole family can warm your heart, I don't know.
Well, we love him.
Yes, we do.
We're going to check in with Dana Robinson right now, who's extremely busy getting ready for the Cabot Arts and Music Festival. See if we can get him on the line here. Look at the lineup for this thing. Hey, Dana, good morning.
Hi, who's this?
Hey, it's JD Green. We got you live on Aired Out.
Oh, hey, great to hear from you.
Hey, man, we know that you're pretty much upside down right now, busy. Thank you for everything that you're doing. What year is this for the Cabot Arts and Music Fest?
This is the very first one.
Woo! Yes.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, is this going to be an annual thing?
We hope so. We've got a 3-year plan. So, and we'll see where, if it grows and how it's looking, and if we get the wide support after that much time. But it's a good start.
This is all happening tomorrow right on the Cabot Village Common, right?
That's correct.
tickets are $40. You can get them right there.
Yeah, actually, you can get half-day tickets too. We have a distinct afternoon program that runs from 12 to 5. And then there's a dinner break where a lot of people would be going down to Harry's Hardware to see the band there.
Yes.
And then the evening program picks up at 7 and goes to 10. And so you can get half-day tickets too that are $20 in advance and $25 at the gate, which is just an incredible steal, in my honest opinion. But then, and a full day is $30 in advance and $40 at the gate.
Wow. Kids 16 and under, absolutely free.
That is correct.
You can see the full lineup and the list of all of the amazing sponsors that have helped make this possible at cabotarts.org. But tell me a little bit about the lineup here. And I'm showing it on camera, but first and foremost, my God, Chad Hollister.
Yeah, I mean, it's an amazing lineup. You know, Chad's going to close the festival. And we've got Ronnie Arbo and Daisy Mayhem doing the opening evening set at 7 o'clock. And then, we have the gravitas of our elder statesman, Reggie Harris, is doing a solo set at 8 o'clock. And he's he's renowned nationwide for his study on civil rights and human rights and storytelling and history. And he's just an amazing communicator and moving performer. So he's going to be in between those two evening bands.
Wow. Tell me who else? Modern Times Theater?
Yeah, Modern Times Theater takes the third set of music at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. They're going to set up on the main stage there. And at that point, we actually have two events going at one time on two different stages. We've got a classical program going at, I think, 2:30. And then at 3:30, there's the Matt Flinner Trio, which is sort of a new acoustic music, bluegrass, jazz, fusion, and
love it.
And then Mika Haley from Burlington,
Yes.
world music, singer-songwriter. He's wonderful.
Oh, amazing.
And then since you asked, closing out the afternoon program is Heather Pearson Trio, which is a wonderful a kind of gumbo of New Orleans and blues and folk and jazz. And so, yes, it is an eclectic program, but it's got this common thread running through it of, I don't know, social unity and joy and just all that good stuff.
That's great, man. And the weather is, you literally couldn't possibly ask for anything better for tomorrow.
No, I'm so grateful. It's coming together. Yep.
And the food trucks will be there. There's plenty to do for the kids, lots of activities. This is going to be amazing.
Yeah, I think so.
So Dana, are you the brainchild of this?
It's my brainchild. Yes.
Nice.
Last summer, a bunch of the community got together and said, we're sitting around saying, well, what can we do for Cabot? And I said, well, how about a summer festival? And they said, yeah, let's do it. And they looked at me like, okay, you do it.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Raylene.
Let's run down the prices one more time because 16 and under is actually, that's pretty incredible. And it opens it up to so many more families. Usually it's 12 and under. And that 16 and under is, to me, really opens it up to so many more families and makes it that much more awesome. But let's run down the cost one more time for people.
Sure. Okay, so full day in advance from 12 all the way running through 10 o'clock is $30 in advance and $40 at the gate. If you can just make it for a half program, which is all of the afternoon or all of the evening, it's $20 in advance, or $25 at the gate.
Yeah, great stuff, man.
Awesome.
Dana, we appreciate your time, and we hope that we will be chatting with you again this time next year.
Oh, that'd be fun. Thanks for
awesome.
Thanks for having caring about this and getting the word out.
We appreciate you. Thanks, Dana.
Have a great day.
Thanks. Have a great weekend.
They're going to have a fantastic time up there.
Yes.
At the Cabot Village Common. Wonder if Rory Thibault will be up there. That's kind of a dumb question.
Come on.
All right. Of course he'll be.
he may be down here for a little bit.
Yeah.
because he may be in the parade.
Right. Do you know that last I heard from Tracy, there's like 100 participants in the Barrie Heritage Parade?
It's incredible.
My God.
I don't know that I have ever really seen a parade in Barrie that full. Usually they're quite a bit smaller than that.
Yeah.
So I'm really looking forward to it. And I'm glad that we will be the media source for the entire event. As we stated this morning, we will be bringing the parade to you live, and then throughout the weekend, tonight and tomorrow, we'll be out and about. And sometimes it'll be just you, sometimes it'll be just me.
Right.
Because I mean, I know that people think that we are, but we're truly not connected at the hip. And
people do think that, though.
They do. And so we do independently do stuff. And so sometimes I will bring you live at different locations, and sometimes JD will.
Yeah. I'm trying to reach Chad Hollister. I don't know if he's going to answer his phone or not.
Probably not. He's probably still sleeping off the Elton John concert.
Yeah, I know. I
know. Can you believe it?
How was Elton John, buddy? You're live on Aired Out.
Oh, amazing. Just crazy ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I'm so jealous.
Yeah.
You could have put me in your pocket or something.
Did he jump on top of the piano and play the piano backwards?
He did not, but the big thing that he did was when he, after each song, he would kind of stand up and put his hands up like, yeah, that was good, right? It was really funny. I mean,
oh my God.
And then, but he would pick up the piano and slam it. You know how? So it was a beautiful grand piano, probably a Steinway. And he would pick it up and he'd pick it up and go bam and slam it back down. And it must drive his piano tuners nuts, because it definitely, I would think, puts the piano out of tune.
Now, why was he doing that? Why was he doing that?
Or just because he was excited.
Yeah, he just gets so excited. Some people smash their guitars. He picks a piano up and drops it.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the hood of the piano.
And this was in Boston last night.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it was Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday night. Yeah.
Chad, we just hung up with Dana Robinson, and he was telling us all about the Cabot Arts and Music Fest. We just hung up with him. What a weekend. What a day it's going to be tomorrow, huh? The weather's going to be perfect.
Yeah, man. Dana's amazing. And, he's a musician. This is his baby. I literally met him when I was playing at Harry's Hardware, one of my favorite gigs. And he just was, said, hey, would you want to play at the Arts Fest? I'm like, yes. And that was it.
Wow.
Awesome.
Yeah.
We're just the lineup is who are you going to be catching? Who are you going to be sitting down and watching?
I'm going to be watching a lot of them.
Mick Haley.
Yeah, Mick. I mean, there's everybody's amazing. Jerry. And then Matt Flinner's incredible. Literally all the bands. I'm literally going to be there soaking it all in. So, but Meek is crazy. And is does a lot of work with our buddy Joe Adler. It's all, we all kind of, a lot of us know each other. I look over to play with us and Joe. Being able to do it.
Yeah, your phone's breaking up a little bit there, buddy. You're breaking up a little bit. I know that you don't have the greatest cell service, but we know that you're running around. You've got another gig in Marblehead. When is that? Is that like?
It's private. So
it's a private gig. That's right. Yeah.
It's a fan of ours and each gig. So there's a little thing.
Well, Chad, we listen. Your phone's busting up on you, but we love you to pieces, man. You know that. Please. Please stay in touch with us. Hop back on the air soon. You've always got a live microphone waiting for you here, pal. And we love you to pieces.
Have a great weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're losing him. His cell service. But Chad Hollister, who's going to be playing of course, at the Cabot Arts and Music Festival tomorrow on the Village Common. It's going to be one hell of a show.
It's going to be a very busy weekend in Central Vermont.
It is.
If you can't find something to do this weekend that is family friendly, something is wrong with you.
Yeah, very, very much. Yes. CabotArts.org for the complete lineup and more information on the Cabot Arts and Music Festival. But this brochure that I'm holding in my hand right now is flying into the hands of hundreds of folks right here in Central Vermont.
Yes.
Many businesses up and down North Main Street have a copy of the Barrie Heritage Festival program, which Tracy dropped off a bunch here at our studios. But my God, is this jam-packed, free family-friendly festival. This has been going on for a long time. But all you've got to do is grab one of these or get on the website. There's the map of downtown. Here's the list of everything that's happening, and it's jammed. You're gonna have to prioritize where you want to be and what you want to do. It's kind of like going to Disney World.
Yeah, and really, it kicked off on Wednesday with the farmers market, and then last night with the concert,
Right.
Which I heard very incredible things about. And then tonight, I believe it's Jacob Green will be the first out of the gate as far as music at 4:00. Is that correct?
I'm looking here. I know we have Jazzercise going on, which I'm going to be part of.
Yes.
I brought my spandex down for that. I'm going to be doing that.
Lord help them all.
But
I believe that he may be the first music performance. Am I wrong? I don't know.
I'm just glancing here. Honestly.
Do you need my glasses, honey?
Why would you think I would need reader glasses?
And I could be wrong. I just saw that he was performing today, and I wasn't sure if it was here. It's in my calendar that Jacob Green is playing at 4:00 today for some reason.
I'm looking here, but
it's on the schedule. If he
schedule.
is, it's on the schedule. Everything, the official kickoff was Wednesday, but everything really gets amped up and is starting today.
Yes.
And tons of stuff going on tomorrow. The parade at 1. Of course, the big firework display at 9:15, and then Native Tongue will kind of close out the festival.
Yes.
It'll be nice to see them because they were rained out at the park.
Bob Nelson and Native Tongue, after the fireworks, jeez.
And lots of other in-betweens. So much happening. I know that there's some sort of basketball shootout in the Northfield Savings Bank parking lot.
Yes.
There is the Quarry right here will have their normal block of stuff going on where they tighten everything up over here and have the tables and music and stuff. There's all kinds of different things.
And we're going
to
be broadcasting the parade at 1:00 right here out on the sidewalk in front of our studios.
You're not gonna like be doing this shit and
hold on.
You're not gonna be doing all that stuff. Are you gonna be Kathy Lee Gifford or whoever else did it? Because I'm sure as hell not. I can't stand that woman.
Oh, neither can I.
Yeah.
Almost as bad as Whoopi Goldberg.
Yeah.
But not as bad. Whoopi.
Yeah. Whatever.
Yeah, and I see that.
We're going to be excited about it, of course,
we are.
I'm sure, JD and Raylene fashion will hoot and holler and things like that. But I'm just guessing that you won't get the.
I might take my clothes off and streak.
Oh, for God's sakes! It's always got to be about you taking your clothes off. It's family friendly, dumbass. Good Lord.
The Vermont History...
I'm not even going to cuss.
The Vermont History... No, neither am I. Vermont History Center has tours underway beginning in just about 30 minutes right now. And the book sale, passed by the book sale on the Aldrich Library lawn this morning. That's going on right now. So, anyway.
And tomorrow morning, the Rotary breakfast. When we saw Carl yesterday, he was going to have a pretty busy day, too, trying to get everything ready and rocking and rolling. Who are we calling now?
We're calling Chris Autry.
Oh, I thought maybe we were calling Carl.
Green.
There he is. What's going on, Chris Autry?
How you doing, buddy?
Are you still down south?
No. Oh, no. We were in Maine for a couple days this week.
Oh.
So
he was in Maine. a lot of people don't know that Pastor Chris Autry from the Faith Community Church has a 45-foot yacht that he parks in Perkins Cove in Maine. He's got a snooty side.
The one
to
that
him.
he rents from you?
Yes, I think the name of his yacht is Biff.
It's the yacht in my dreams is what I have.
All right.
I'm not gonna lie, there's a lot of envy that goes in me when I go to Perkins Cove.
Oh,
so.
my man, it's a different planet. It's a different planet.
Oh, it's amazing.
There's no reality there. Did you get any seafood? Where'd you go?
Yes. So we love Billy's Chowder House in Wales.
Oh yeah.
That's our go-to spot.
Mm-hmm.
The Wrights, man, they turned us on to the New England House.
Yes.
Right there off of US 1.
Sherilyn and I are very big fans of the New England house. Yes.
Man, it was so good. It was so.
But
yeah,
if you haven't experienced Fisherman's Catch, you might be doing a disservice to yourself.
We have not experienced Fisherman's Catch yet. We've been to Jackie Two's.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty pricey, and then we went to it's in Perkins. Was it MC2?
I don't know.
MCs, I think, or something like that. It's in Perkins Cove.
Did you get over to the Scoop Deck? Negative?
No, what's that?
That's the ice cream place there, right on Route 1. The Scoop Deck.
No.
Oh man, brother.
He's going to have to go back.
The line is like a mile long on a Tuesday night. So, yeah. Buddy, I know that you guys are literally dropping the clutch right now and shifting into you're going from neutral to fifth gear for the Faith Community Church in Go Week here.
That's exactly right, man. That's exactly right. We are came back from the beach, hit the ground running, and from between now and August 7th. So we're so excited, man. We've got a lot going on. We've got our sports camps this week. We've got 69 kids registered between Williamstown and Berry.
Mm-hmm.
And we are stoked. We're doing football, basketball, and soccer. And so we've got
That's awesome.
Yeah. Free
Awesome.
the kids in our community. So you can go on our website to sign up. I think today is the last day we're going to do sign-ups because we've got to stop it at some point. So go on our website, fccberry.org, and you can find all that information. But we've also got some other projects that we're doing. And the whole goal of this week, man, is to love our community. We want to show the community, the churches that are in this community love this community just as much as everybody else does. So right now we're partnering with Christ Community Alliance down in Orange, and the Red Brick Church over in East Montpelier, and then New Life Church over in Northfield, and enough. So all of those churches are partnering with us. We're all acting as one this week to love our community. So this week, man, we've got a food drive, and everything we collect for the food drive is going to two places. It's going to Capstone Community Action, and for their food shelf. We want to make sure that, man, a few times a year we can come alongside their great work and bless them. And then we are taking up collections for our backpacks for the homeless. We're partnering with Officer Chad Bassett in collecting backpacks for the homeless. We're going to give him fully stocked backpacks with food and sanitary supplies and all those kinds of things to give to when he goes into an encampment. He can give those backpacks to those individuals who are homeless. So all of that's happening this week. Our food drive for Capstone is August 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. We got a group that's going to Shaw's on August 2nd from 9 to 3, Walmart on August 3rd from 9 to 3, and Price Chopper August 4th from 9 to 3. You're going to see people a whole crew sitting out, and they're just going to be collecting food, any food that you could donate, and then any supplies that you can help buy for the backpack ministry. They're also going to be collecting there. And so all of that stuff is going to be collected at those food drives and sorted every night here at FCC. And then on Friday, it will be packed up and it will be sent off to Capstone and sent off to Officer Bassett on Friday. So huge week, huge giveaway, man. And that's just two of our projects right there.
Yeah, you got the back to school bash coming up too, right?
Yep, we sure do. So on Tuesday, sorry, man, I got to get my caffeine in for this morning. So,
bro, we understand.
Yeah, on Tuesday, from 2 p.m. to 8 p.m., you're going to notice a trailer parked at the Granite Museum. We're partnering with Connecting Hope, who's doing an entire back to school bash giveaway on Saturday from 9 to 1.
Yeah.
So on Tuesday from 2 p.m. to 8 p.m., we're going to park a trailer with a banner, and you can come and donate school supplies to Connecting Hope, and we're going to give all of it away on Saturday. Now, what we don't give away on Saturday, we're taking to Waterbury on the 13th to give away with a group of churches in Waterbury at their back-to-school bash. So Living Hope Wesleyan, Waterbury, Alliance, Grace Bible Church in Moscow, all those guys are partnering with Connecting Hope to do the exact same thing on Saturday the 13th. I can get more information about where that's going to be. But for Barry and for this area, this coming Saturday, a week from Saturday, at the Granite Museum from 9 to 1, we're giving away free school supplies to anybody who shows up. So backpacks, notebooks, pens, pencils, crayons, everything you can imagine. I think there might even be clothing there. There's going to be games, there's going to be food, we're going to be grilling out. All that stuff's going to be from 9 to 1. But if you want to donate school supplies to be given away, next Tuesday, this coming Tuesday, August 2nd, from 2 p.m. to 8 p.m., you can drop off supplies at a trailer at the Granite Museum. You'll see a banner for it. We just encourage everybody in our community to come out and donate. And then if you need help, if you need school supplies, man, show up next Saturday the 6th at 9 a.m. from 9 to 1. And we want to bless you and your family, man. Can you, man, listen, I don't know about you, man. I mean, money's tight in my household too, man. The only way we went no Gunkwitz because we had a free place to stay for 2 nights. So,
yeah.
But listen, and money's tight in my household too, man. We need pens and pencils and all the school supplies too. Last year, especially, man, we were the recipients. We not only went and served, but we took home a book bag and school supplies that lasted us throughout the year. So, man, nobody needs to be prideful. Come and let us bless you and your family. We don't care how many kids you got. If you got 47 kids that need school supplies in your family, bring all 47 of them, come eat a hot dog, and, man, enjoy a good afternoon, and let us bless you with school supplies that will at least get you through probably December. So, we hope that not only will this bless you as a family and provide for you, but it would encourage your students to be good students, man, as God is raising them up and preparing them for a bright future. So make sure that, man, you get there on Saturday. And if you want to donate, Tuesday, August 2nd, 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. But that's not all, JD. God's doing a big thing, man. I don't know about y'all. I don't just need school supplies, but some of us need some new threads.
Yes.
We need
your clothing drive.
Yes, we need new threads, man. Some of you guys, man, if you're listening, you know you got a job interview, but you don't have new clothes for it. Or maybe you're starting school back and you need some new clothes, but you don't have them yet, man. And you want to look good. Some of y'all got a date, and you need to look good for that girl or for that guy, right? And you want to look nice, man. I'm not talking like internet nice. I'm talking like nice, right?
Yeah.
So listen, FCC wants to help you with this. All of our churches want to help you. Today is the last day we're taking a collection for our free clothing giveaway. Here's how this works. It's going to be real simple. Our church sits right at a bus stop on 302 on Barry Montpelier Road. So we timed it to be on the bus stop. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So that's August 1st, August 3rd, and then August 5th. We are set up from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. Monday, Wednesday, Friday of next week. You come to FCC, and it's while supplies last, first come, first serve. We're going to give you free clothing. You could come and shop and pay nothing. We don't want you to pay anything. We want you to come and take. Whether you're getting clothes for yourself or clothes for someone else, man, we want you to come and receive and be blessed. There's even some big man sizes that are going to be available. So if you're a big man and you need some clothes, man, we want you to come out and just come and receive and let us bless you. I just cleaned out my closet, man, this morning of some clothes I needed to give away. So I know what's in this pile, man. There's some good, nice clothing in this pile. So
Amazing.
I want you to come and just receive clothing. Now, on Tuesday and Thursday, we're going to be open from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. Look online. It's going to be all on Facebook. And then Tuesday and Thursday from 10 to 2. We wanted to run it with the bus schedule as best as we can. So if you're a bus rider, you need transportation, you get off right in front of our church, come walk down Jones Brothers Way. We're going to hook you up with some clothing. We want to bless you. If we run out of clothing, we will let everybody know on Facebook, and you will know because we won't have any clothes to give away.
Yeah.
But we also want you to know that if we have clothing left over, we're going to split it up between enough ministries and Amy's Amour. If you go to Amy's Amour, everything that she makes in profit goes to foster care families in our community. So we want to bless them. And then Enough Ministries has a clothing trailer where they give away clothing all week long. And so we're going to load their trailer up as well and make sure they receive some clothing that they can continue to give away after Go Week is done and over. You need to know that Enough Ministries is also going to put a food trailer here. If you come get clothing and you need food, you can come pick up some free food out of their clothing, out of their food trailer, so that you can eat during the week as well. So, man, a lot going on, man. We want the community to be a part. If you want to donate clothing, you can donate by dropping it off at our red door today here at FCC. Even if nobody's here, drop it off at our red door. Clean out your closet, man. And man, just come alongside and help us bless the community.
What's the website for the Faith Community Church, Chris?
The website's fccberry.org.
All right. And, of course, you guys are all over Facebook.
All over. I post some more stuff this morning and this afternoon and tomorrow as well. We're going to post stuff and just keep everything communicated as best as we can.
This guy's amazing.
And we will do the same, Chris.
Thank you, man. Thank you for all your help, Raylene and JD. Just thank you for helping us get the word out. We, again, just want to bless this community, want the community to know that the churches in this area, they love this community, and Jesus loves this community. So this is our way to send in that love out, man.
Thank you, brother. We love you.
Have a great weekend.
Y'all too, man. We'll see you.
Yes,
That's,
we will.
Chris Autry. Whew. How can you not be? How can you not feel good when you talk to that fella?
I know. Well, that's how I. Oh, he just makes me think about these things that I've not ever thought about before, and that I even try to dismiss sometimes. I think for several reasons. So we are getting some comments. Some of the comments are announcements. Some of them I have known about and had planned to post. Yeah. But there have been a few changes. So due to staffing shortage, some of the banners did not get hung up throughout the city. Okay. So the contest that Renita Marshall Helping Hands has changed a little bit. Mm-hmm. So you can win a $50 gift card at the Cornerstone Pub and Kitchen.
Oh, cool.
By simply finding somebody that is wearing one of her T-shirts, the Renita Marshall Helping Hands Foundation T-shirts, take a selfie and post it on the Facebook page, the Renita Marshall Helping Hands Foundation Facebook page, and drawing will be held on Sunday at 10 a.m. So you have to make sure that you get the logo in there, though.
Yep.
You got to make sure.
Yes.
And I'm told that
That's imperative.
You know, that if Renita's wearing the T-shirt, who knows what could happen?
Now,
Maybe it'll be like balloons and stuff too, or something. You know, who knows what's going to happen?
She's also going to be hosting the fashion show with Brave.
She is tonight, so she's going to do that. And then with Renita also, so one of our sponsors, Renita also helps, her foundation helps kids going back to school. So they'll help a family with all of the needs, clothing, supplies, you name it, all of the needs. And she had the word out there. She had picked her first family. And one of our sponsors, Preston's Kia, got in touch with her.
Yes.
And
saw that on Facebook.
Yes, right on our page. Imagine that. And they teamed up with her. They said, "What does this family need?" And they took care of that. So that's
so
great.
So great.
Greg over at Rainbow Bridge, otherwise known as G.
Yes.
Right now, the no pie in the face is winning.
Seriously.
So, of course, he is wanting people to get their ass down there and continue to vote no. And then if you're JD, you want people to get down there and put a million yeses in the box. But so, yes, so that is also happening.
And you can vote at the tables or through Venmo.
Yes, and he is. You can do both, and they are set up right there at a table outside of the center, and so we will be set up in the park starting at noon today.
Fantastic.
He says. So we've got that as well. So if there were other contests surrounding banners and different things like that, you may want to check with the different businesses, people. Just check their Facebook pages just to make sure, because like everybody else in this world, Berry City,
that's right.
This has been a lot of work for them also. So we have to understand and know that there may be a few little things like that just couldn't be got to because of staffing issues.
Hey, I think we have Brian Gallagher with us. Do we, Brian?
Hey, JD, how are you?
Hey, buddy, how are you?
I'm doing well, thanks. Yourself?
The president and the general manager of the Vermont Mountaineers. We got what? One more game, buddy?
Well, one tonight away and one more home tomorrow. So we're down to our final two, and we're working very hard to get into this playoff mode here.
Yeah, how are we looking here? I was at the game the other night and against the Muskrats, which I think it went all the way into the sixth inning that was scoreless, and then the Muskrats just opened up.
They did, yeah. We've struggled. We've been through 25 players leaving this year, which is a very high number from when we started. We start with 35 guys. We're down to 11 guys from the original roster. So we've been juggling players, getting them in between injuries. The Major League Draft took some guys from us, which, when they take your best players at the time about a week ago, that kind of showed you where we were at, decimated a little bit. And I give these guys credit, even after losing that many players and 5 out of our 7 All-Stars, as well as 2 guys to the draft. They've stuck it out, and the guys that are here are sticking it out through the end and really working hard. We got a big win last game against the Upper Valley Nighthawks, which is a good team, and took the Governor's Cup, and we lead the league in wins and winning percentage at this point, even with that many guys turning over. So we're fingers crossed going into the playoffs. Hopefully we're not in as strong a position as we were 2 weeks ago, but we're going to give it the best shot we got. So,
hey, how about all of these families that stepped up and volunteered and took all these players in?
It's been amazing. The host family program, we've had 3 coordinators doing that this year, working it, because it's been such an overwhelming job to place 35 players, as you can imagine, during the, COVID situation, with families willing to open up their houses. Knock on wood, we've been very, very fortunate not to have any issues with any COVID related stuff with host families. So that's been really good. But yeah, some of these people have 4 players with them, some 3, 2, 1, whatever it is. But without the host families, it wouldn't work. And without the amazing amount of volunteers we have down there every night, it wouldn't work. So been great support.
It was so great to hear the voice of Greg Hooker up in the call box. But how about your staff bringing the call and the media and the connectivity to so many through the New England Collegiate Baseball League network? They're so professional up there. All of them. They're just so good.
Yeah, we've really been fortunate to have such a great group of volunteers, and the press box has just ramped up a lot in the last several years because now Major League Baseball requires a network in there. We've got 6 cameras up there. Everything is entered into Stat Crew and TrackMan, which with us and the Cape being the 2 top summer leagues in the country, they don't have as many scouts anymore. Everything is done through the computer, and they're looking at these players and getting video and information on spin rates, velocity, exit. Velocity, everything. So they've got more information that they've ever had, but it also costs us a lot more volunteers of time getting up there and making sure these results are downloaded at the end of each game, which is a lot of hours. So
I got to tell you, man, your volunteers are top brass. They are so dialed in. They know exactly what they're doing. They do a great job. The food is amazing. And how about a big shout out to Kevin? I mean, you talk about a guy that busts his butt. I don't know how many pounds he's lost in sweat over the summer, but he's just amazing.
Yes, he does a great job. He's been with us since the first year, and we've all been pushing it for 20 years, and we've had a lot of staff turnover, but he's still one of those that's been there for the long haul, as well as many others. And Skip also may lose a little bit of sweat each game. I'll tell you, being in Skip's suit there for several hours a game, I can't imagine how much water weight he loses on a daily basis.
You guys are such a fine-tuned machine. Your merchandise, your concessions, your volunteers, your press box. I mean, it's just Kevin keeping the entertainment and the momentum going, and then the players always locked in and focused on just putting out a great game, and then your sponsors. I mean, look at the list. Damn,
it's been a great community support. Everything you just mentioned is right on. I mean, the community steps up, wraps their arms around this, and it's been an ongoing thing for 20 years. People told us back when we started, this was tried back in the 50s and it was successful for a few years, and we were really out to prove them wrong and say, hey, we're going to make this last more than a few years. We're going to keep this going. And now, this generation now is can't remember, these kids that are growing up, were born 20 years ago, can't remember Montpelier and Central Vermont without the Mountaineers. So we want to keep that going. And again, 12 months of the year, the board's working hard. The volunteers are working hard to put a good product on the field, and the coaches as well. I mean, they've done a great job, with the rotation and the merry-go-round of players coming and going this year. They've done a nice job to keep the wins coming with that. So
we've got one last opportunity Saturday night to tomorrow night to get to Recreation Field in Montpelier. There is absolutely nothing, Brian, nothing better on a summer night to go and have a hot dog or a burger or a cold beer and just to sit and watch our local team play and to hear the crowd and listen to all the entertainment. There's just nothing better, bud.
Well, hey, thanks, JD. We definitely are going to push that forward tomorrow night. And again, fireworks after the game tomorrow by North Star Fireworks.
Yes.
National Life was one of our biggest sponsors, and they're going to be there with their setup as well. So it's been fun, and we are going to do a big drawing tomorrow night for there's a raffle that's been a season-long raffle with Adirondack chairs and tables and season tickets. So that's all going to be done tomorrow. So we're going to kind of kick this off, and then we shoot for playoffs, home field advantage, at least in the first round, and hopefully for the entire tournament. We'll start Tuesday night with a home playoff game. We don't know who our opponent is yet because they're still figuring that out over the next 2 days, but we know we'll be playing home on Tuesday, if necessary, Thursday night at home. So kind of mark your calendar for those two, and then we'll see what happens with the next round.
Oh, my God. We're going to be watching very carefully the VermontMountaineers.com and, of course, on Facebook. Brian, you do such a great job. I know that you are intensely busy and often don't get to sit and watch really any of the game. But everything that you do, your whole staff, the players, the team, everyone, we salute you. We appreciate you, and God bless you. We're so glad you're in our capital city.
Well, thank you, JD. Appreciate it, and thanks again for your support and for all the positive things you've said about us.
All right, my man. We'll talk to you real soon.
Okay, thank you.
That's Brian Gallagher right there, the president and general manager of the Vermont Mountaineers.
Love it.
And I'll tell, and I've told you this. I've never really been a big baseball guy. I just haven't.
But you love going to these games.
My whole life, baseball was
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, kind of like golf. It was a little boring, but not anymore. I've had like an epiphany. When I went to the Mountaineers, I started paying more attention to what's happening. Oh, that guy's doing that because that guy's doing that. And this guy over here is watching those two guys because they're...
And when he hits the ball, they run?
Well, but it's like now I understand. I'm like, when he hits the ball, this guy's got to go here. And if he doesn't get to there, then this guy's got to come back. And there's the psychology of the game is fascinating.
Mm-hmm.
It really is. I haven't jumped up and spilled a beer on myself yet.
There's still time.
There's still time.
Yes.
There's still time.
So,
yeah.
Let's talk about a few. Let's go back to the Heritage Festival and some of our great sponsors.
Yes, please.
So here at Air It Out, we will be live for the parade.
Yes, 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock.
Saturday,
we'll
tomorrow.
probably be here just a little bit before, hopefully. We promise we'll get the whole parade. We'll be here on time. We will have some information from different sponsors that they wanted to leave here with us. We'll have our table with some of that stuff.
Yes.
And one of those sponsors being Giroux General Transport.
Yes.
And they've left us some really nice brochures.
They just had these made.
They did. And that tell about the different classes that they hold. It tells a little bit about the classes. And, of course, gives all of their information. Inside of the packet comes some more information that tells you how to apply for some of the grants that are still remaining, though those grants they're dwindling. And so if this is something that you need and you want to do, start doing it quickly.
Yeah.
And also because, these classes fill up super fast. The last I knew, she did have a couple of spots left in August. And of course, there's another class right after. They're doing classes in Berlin as well as, I believe, is it Rutland? No. Yes, Rutland now.
Yep.
And so, so here are the brochures that tell you about that. And then, of course, it will also come with their business card right there.
Yeah.
So we have
stop by our table.
It was stop by our table. We have a couple of little different things like that our sponsors have left with us, and we are happy to get these out for people and spread the word a little more than normal. And then we have several of our sponsors participating in different ways throughout. And one of them would be Cornerstone Pub and Kitchen.
Yes.
They are going to have the beer tent, as always,
Gotta go.
On Church Street, behind the park, right behind the stage. What a perfect placement.
It is.
You can have a beer, listen to the music.
Yeah.
And then, so that starts at 7 o'clock tomorrow night, on Friday night, the beer tent, tonight.
I want to have a beer with Rich McSheffrey.
We are going to have a beer. Tonight is Friday, for God's sakes. I need to get it together. So 7 to 10:30 is the beer tent on Church Street. Gusto's 8 p.m. to 10:30 is DJ La Fountain. And if you haven't been to the new revamped outdoor space at Gusto's, you must. You need to go check it out. There's fire pits, and they have the nice covered porch, and just the different locations where you can sit, kick back, relax. It's just such a nice space.
I might take it a step further and say, if you think that Gusto's today was the Gusto's yesterday, you need to pull your head out of your ass.
Yeah, yeah. Lots of changes over there, and they've been great changes, and so we encourage you to stop over.
Yep.
Also in City Hall Park tonight from 7 to 8 is the Brave Fashion Show, as we mentioned, and I will actually be there live for a little
Beautiful.
while.
Great.
So I'll be there for that. And then 7 to 11, open to the public, American Legion is Don't Stop the Music karaoke.
Yes,
So if you want
yes.
to do some karaoke, get down there to the American Legion. They always love the support.
Now,
and
wait,
they
when is
absolutely
that?
love this community.
When is that?
That is tonight from 7 to 11.
Okay.
Don't Stop the Music karaoke.
With Katina.
Yes.
I didn't know that she's doing the karaoke.
She is. And we have also recently posted their lineup for quite some time, and they just gave me the lineup for extended lineup. So we will also be sharing that soon of what they've got going on.
And then don't forget, tomorrow on the front lawn, they've got their chicken barbecue going
Yes.
on from 10 till 2.
Yes.
And then tomorrow night at the Post, this is Post 10, American Legion, right here in Perry, Crazy Country.
Yes. That was going to be what I said when I started tomorrow's stuff.
Well, I
but
just beat you.
if you just wait a minute and
No.
we'll talk about what's happening
No,
tomorrow.
I just beat you.
Instead of going out of order, because we're not done with today yet. Good Lord. From 4 to 7:30 tonight, our great friends at the Berry Meals on Wheels
Yes.
are going to be putting on a chicken and muscatroli dinner over at the Aldrich Library. So
What time is that?
That's from 4 to 7:30.
Oh,
And we love them at Meals
do.
on Wheels.
Yes, we
and
do.
and we have one favorite over at Meals on Wheels, and we know who that is, right? Little Miss Maisie. I wonder if she'll be down there.
of course Macy will be there.
Yeah. So that's going on, along with many other things that you can find out if you go to the Berry Partnership Facebook page, or you pick up one of these little brochures that
Right.
are literally scattered
Everywhere.
throughout the city. Then we get to tomorrow.
Yeah, please.
Smart ass.
Why are you calling me smart?
All
What did I
kinds
do?
of things, of course, happening in the morning.
I didn't do anything.
There's a wildlife encounter at the Depot Square tent for kids, but that's not just for kids.
Ah,
I mean, anybody. I mean, who would want to miss that?
yeah.
Inflatable fun, face painting, all kinds of different things like that. The chicken barbecue at the American Legion with DJ Chuck Leifer.
He's
is
excellent.
From 10 to 1.
Does a great job.
The Vermont Granite Museum from 10 to 4 is doing some tours. All kinds of stuff like that going on. But that wildlife encounter, that's pretty cool.
Lily's going to that.
Really. Yeah. And then at 1 o'clock,
I want to get
course-
up and hold the snake.
Oh, gosh. Like we have said, at 1 is the parade. And our beautiful, most wonderful friend, Donna Thunder and the Storm
Yes.
will be at City Hall Park. It says from 8 to 3:30. Wow. So must be she's playing on and off for that.
8 in the morning till 3:30 in the
No,
afternoon.
no, that's what I don't understand. It says
Oh,
8 p.m.
Still,
Oh, so she's playing at 8 p.m. and 3:30 p.m. maybe? I don't know.
I think she's going to start at 8 p.m. and rock nonstop until 3:30 in the morning.
Oh, I don't know. We'll check that. But Donna Thunder is going to be there in the City Hall Park.
Okay.
And who knows? I'm a little bit slow and I don't know how to read this thing.
Well, you got your readers on, so
I
you don't
know.
have an excuse.
And then tomorrow, so for an extended time from 4 to 11, you can also visit Cornerstone Pub and Kitchen at the beer tent right behind the gazebo
Have to go.
in City Hall Park.
Have to go.
Absolutely. So either tonight or tomorrow, we will be sitting down with Rich McSheffrey to have a beer.
I will.
And we'll get his recap of
I'll have
what he
one
has
beer.
to say about this wonderful Heritage Festival.
We will. If we sit down with Rich,
You
we're
think
going live.
you think Mikey Allen will be over there with
Oh
him?
God, he's the best
Those
bartender.
two together? Oh,
Oh.
boy. They are a force to be reckoned with.
Wait till Rich and Mike see me hammered after one beer. It's gonna happen.
Yeah. I wish we could. I wonder, does the beer tent, does it mean it's only beer, or can we drink one of Mikey's amazing margaritas? We'll probably have to go over to the restaurant to do that.
His hot spicy one there.
It's so worth it.
I
liked
what is it called? The Fuego?
I don't remember, but I liked the one that he made me, which I think was just a house margarita. And he didn't put the salt on it for me because I don't like that. No, he didn't put anything.
Oh, I
just,
like the salt.
Just my straw. He was so good to me about that. So anyways, we have the beer tent from 4 to 11, which JD and I will be
Can I just show
frequenting.
Can I show everyone something?
I guess so.
If
you must.
Because we're talking about Mike Allen, the bartender at Cornerstone.
Yes.
Here's me.
Please do.
Here's me having a margarita at Applebee's. Sip. Normal face. Sip. Here's me having a sip of a margarita made from Mike Allen at the Cornerstone.
Mm-hmm.
Sip. That's a goddamn good margarita.
I was going to say, you're not making all those faces because you didn't like it. It was because it was...
This is a face of joy. This is a face of joy.
Yeah, but that...
that's
face of joy.
No, that's joy.
That was pure booze hitting the back of the throat there.
Yes. It's just... Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Especially the Fuego. Oh, if I frown, that's a frown of joy. And sweat on the brow. Ah.
That was because that was a kick-ass margarita.
Oh! Okay.
They are pretty good. And I had never had that was the first time I ever had a margarita. And I really liked it.
Yeah.
With a bowl. And I had the bowl of French onion soup.
Yeah.
I loved their French onion soup. It's to die for.
Yes, it is.
It's like my favorite.
Go ahead.
All right. And then 7 to 11, we have American Legion, Crazy Country, as you've already blurted out. And then from 9 to 12:30, we have DJ Rivers at Gusto's Bar.
Mm-hmm. This is all tomorrow.
Just like this is just a few peppered things that are in there. And then, of course, again, 9:15, we have the fireworks. And followed by Native Tongue from 9:30 until 11.
Okay.
And that will close out the festival. And the entire time, our huge, beautiful American flag hangs over Main Street. So don't forget to get a picture of that and, take a picture of yourself in there. Yeah. Post it to the city website. And come on and come on by and post it to Barry Beat.
Come by when we're broadcasting live during the parade.
Oh yes, we would love to see you.
We'll have live microphones.
Yeah, we would love to see you. And I said that when I told people this morning that we will be live throughout. I said you never know when you will be on air. So just be warned. When you see JD and I, we cannot promise that you are not live.
Yeah. I just posted the question, where do you think the best place is to watch the parade? So, John Sell has told me...
Well, right here.
Well,
that's where it is.
I'm sorry, not the parade. Not the parade. The fireworks. I got to delete
at the
that.
Park. At the park, they are letting them out letting them off, right on the front lawn of the History Center. Mm-hmm. History Museum. Yeah, right on Washington Street.
Wow, did you know, Raylene?
And I heard the Meltdown Lawn is pretty cool too.
Yes, did you know that the Barrie Heritage Festival, Tracy Lewis, They have their own Facebook page.
Yes.
Their own. It's not. There's the Barrie Partnership, of course. But this festival is so huge that they have their own Facebook page.
Yes, I know that.
And Shannon Alexander. Come
The
Monday.
master.
Come Monday. She's going to have
pictures galore.
Billions of pictures that she needs to edit down and post up.
She's the marketing manager of the city now.
Yes,
know.
BADC. Barry
Yes.
Area Development
Yes.
Core.
She is there.
I know she was
Marketing
at
director.
the Emsley's ribbon cutting yesterday, and she's an animal with the camera.
She's amazing. She's amazing.
Just you could tell that there's kind of a twitch in her eye when she gets that camera in her hand.
Yeah, and she sees that perfect shot.
Yeah. Don't interrupt. Don't get in the way either. God, there's
It's
a
a
lot.
damn good thing that over the last couple of years that Carl Rinker has been willing to educate her a little more
On
and
how to
help
hold
her,
the
help her on her
photography style to how
Yeah.
to hold the camera.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Saw Carl yesterday.
We did.
Yeah.
Yes, he joined us.
He had a new knee put in. He had a knee replacement.
Yeah, but he still joined us at the ribbon cutting.
Yes, he did. Which I was.
It was great to see
It
him.
was.
We
I
saw
really
many
was.
people. We got to see Mike Bisson, who is Bridget Grace's campaign manager.
Yep.
Um,
Can we just pause for a second on Mike Bishop?
yeah.
The old feller turns 44 years old today.
He does.
Yes.
Well, he was holding out, telling us that. Well, happy birthday,
Well,
Mike
of course
Bishop.
he was. Of course he didn't want to tell you that any of that, but he's 44.
Yeah,
Mike Bishop. What a great guy.
he is a great guy.
I'd never met him before.
No,
He doesn't like my hat. Did he tell you that?
no.
He does not like my hat. He came over to me. I'm not kidding.
And he said, "I don't like that."
He
hat."
came over to me and he's like,
Yeah, JD, listen, just between you and I, you gotta stop wearing that hat. You gotta take the hat off. Take the hat off, JD. Just, you got
That one.
Yeah.
The one you have on right
yeah,
now.
what's the matter with this hat?
I don't know.
It's my Barslow construction hat.
What did he say?
Does Mike want to know why I wear a hat? I'll tell him why right now. Tell him why. This is why.
Well,
This is why, Mike.
holy shit! When did you do that?
See?
That looks worse than
Don't
when.
question things,
Look,
Mike.
that looks worse than before you cut it. What did you do? Will you stop doing that?
That's why, Mike.
You put a bowl on top of your head last night, didn't you?
Tyree King is also on the birthday list today. Most amazing MMA fighter I think I've ever seen. Ben White, John Rogers. John Rogers. Happy birthday, John. 57 today. Wendy Spooner, Tim Cross, the guy down in the pit over at Vermont Quick Lube and Car Wash, Southbury.
That was kind of cool. You're out there live, and all of a sudden I noticed this little head poking around.
He's
I'm
a
like,
troll.
So I was pointing under there, like, JD.
He looks like a little frog coming up out of hibernation or something.
Yeah,
underneath it. Tim
yeah.
Cross, 54 today. Heidi Jo Woodworth is 44. Bill Bonyak.
Yes, happy birthday, Heidi. I saw that this morning, and I was supposed to go back and wish her a happy birthday, and I totally didn't get there.
Yeah, whatever. Bill Bonyak, the Orange County Sheriff. Let's see, who else? Thomas Gomo, Peggy Duke, Tracy Flint, Josh Vilbrin, all celebrating birthdays today.
Well, happy birthday to you all. Heather wants us to come see her and her executive director from 9 to 11. Tell me where your tent is, Heather, because I'm forgetting. I believe in the park, up by the park, but I'm forgetting, and I'm
Washington County Mental Health is going to be everywhere this weekend.
Yes. But she will be with her executive director.
Mm-hmm.
I can get the thing back out. Heather, will you please tell me where and what day from 9 to 11? I'm sorry, honey. I put the brochure down, and I don't know what I've done with it. If you saw JD's desk, you would understand.
Can we run down some of these stories in the meanwhile that are trending right now, today?
Of course
They're
we can.
huge news stories.
They're bigger than the Heritage Festival?
Not quite.
All
but
right.
there's a couple of things here that are
Go
pretty
ahead.
big. If maybe you're not aware of, Vermont State Labor Commissioner Michael Harrington.
Yes, he had to tackle a home intruder to the ground that came right in. His kid answered the door, and this guy was going to get him with a knife. He tackled him, thank God, and no one got hurt. But that gentleman was a veteran suffering some traumas, and unfortunately, he ended up taking his own life. that gentleman did before he could be arraigned in court on Wednesday. So,
I didn't know that.
yes.
So this all went down Tuesday night
So,
at
yeah.
Harrington's home in Northfield. The neighbor was David Young. The child was not hurt. 32-year-old Young tackled and held for police by Harrington. Young was arrested on charges of aggravated assault and burglary. Police say that he took his own life after being released from custody. Amazing.
Yeah.
How sad is that?
Yeah.
All out of Northfield. So glad that nobody got hurt.
Me too. How frightening.
Amazing. New poll showing that Governor Phil Scott remains very popular among Vermont voters. The University of New Hampshire poll shows that Scott's approval rating is now at 66%, with 30% disapproving of his job performance. The Republican governor is enjoying strong support from Democrats, as 75% approve of his performance in office. If the election for governor was held today, 60% of those polled said that they would vote for Phil Scott again. 16% said that they would vote for Brenda Siegel, and another 16% are undecided. So it's one of the stories today. The body believed to be that of a missing New York man has been recovered from the Green River Reservoir in Hyde Park. 22-year-old Joshua Hang, who was last seen at a campsite near the reservoir on Tuesday. Searches were conducted Wednesday and yesterday when the body was located in the reservoir by divers. The body's now at the medical examiner's office for positive ID and to determine the cause of the death. Sad to hear that.
Yes, very.
We have a man accused of participating in the killing of a man in Rutland that is going to be staying in custody without bail. Michael O'Brien of Fairhaven, charged with aiding in the commission of second-degree murder. Prosecutors say that O'Brien was with Courtney Samplaski, if I'm saying that right, when she was shot and killed, or when she shot and killed Corey Johnson of New York City in a Rutland apartment June 15th. I remember this story. I think you were kind of dropping that all over the page when it was hitting Raylene.
Yes.
A hearing to determine if bail will be set for O'Brien that was scheduled for yesterday was postponed at the request of the defendant. And those are some of the stories trending right now. Back to Heather Slayton, Washington County Mental Health Services. What is she saying?
So she will be there Saturday in front of the Cornerstone Pub and Kitchen with her director. So from 9 to 11, you can find Heather and the executive director of Washington County Mental Health in front of Cornerstone Pub and Kitchen. Yeah, from 9 to 11.
Wow, there's just so much happening, Raylene.
I know. I know. We should probably go home shortly and take a nap because I think we're gonna need it.
Yeah. I'm just glancing here at some of the national headlines.
Although you have stuff that you need to do.
I do.
This afternoon because
yeah,
one of them.
Well, I'm going to be testing out the
would be this.
What?
Clean this cup. It just keeps getting worse by the day. Like, for the love of all things, this is just straight up.
See, this
disgusting.
is when we have cameras.
This is straight up disgusting. What
Show-
is matter with you?
Show it again for the people that missed it.
The fact is that if you would wash it and just stop filling it up, it wouldn't keep getting thicker and darker.
That's how we do it in radio, though. That's when I was in radio.
You're not in radio anymore.
But it's just part of the culture.
Remember, you wanted to get out of radio. Radio is dying. Remember?
I know.
And if you keep drinking out of cups like this,
part of the culture,
you're going to be dying too, dumbass. Clean the cup.
A key inflation figure is seeing the biggest monthly gain in June since January of 1982. Personal Consumption Expenditures Price Index, which looks at the cost of goods and services, Raylene, jumped 6.8 1%. The index rose 1% from May, the biggest month-to-month gain since February, Raylene, of actually 1981. What does that mean? That means we're hanging on to our dimes.
Okay.
House Speaker Nancy Pelosi is headed to Asia today. Do you care, Raylene?
Nope.
Bullfrogs and tree snakes have
I don't
cost...
care about chameleon either going to China. Sorry, that's what I call her because I don't know how to say her name.
Bullfrogs and tree snakes have cost the world economy
Chameleon Harris.
over $16 billion, Raylene. New study on invasive species found that the American bullfrog has caused billions. That's billions with an S on the end, Raylene. Billions. Do you want me to spell it for you? Billions. Billions in crop damage since being introduced in Europe. The brown tree snake has also caused billions in damages.
Get rid of the snakes, but don't touch the frogs, damn it.
In the Pacific Islands by crawling on electrical equipment and causing power outages.
Oh.
The brown tree snake.
Huh. That's interesting.
I know I'm going to upset my PETA friends, not that I have any, but I think we should just mow them down.
I know.
Get in there with a machine gun, take out all the brown tree snakes. And, we say shits and giggles. We have plenty of giggles, but the shit is the shit. It's the shit news. It's the bad news. And some of the worst news that I have heard in a long time is the fact that there could be a shortage of Halloween and Christmas candy this year. And I don't know if you've seen this.
Apparently, Walgreens doesn't know about that because their Halloween candy's already out.
Stop it.
I'm not shitting you. I think probably because it's been sitting in their back room for forever and they just got to sell it. It's my thought because, with the pandemic and things slowed down, whatever, and they don't have any other candy to sell, so they're selling their Halloween candy. I have no idea, but I'm not kidding you. Went to Walgreens the other day because I had to pick up the one script that I can only get at Walgreens, which annoys me. I do all my other business at Kinney Drugs, but I have to get this one thing at Walgreens, so I do.
Yeah.
And their Halloween candy's out.
That's wrong. Hey, we just got a nice message from Rise Up Bakery. I didn't know that they're watching, listening.
Well, good morning.
Wow. Jim and Larissa.
Yes. And they keep posting. I need to get back over there and get, as you know, just so you know, Larissa, I have been pretty sick and already on mass amounts of steroids, which jack my sugar up way higher than it's supposed to be. I'm diabetic. So adding carbs right now cannot happen. It absolutely cannot. I have to be so careful because it can actually make me more sick and make my problem worse. So I am
staying away from the carbs.
I'm staying away from the carbs. But as soon as I am weaned off of these steroids, you can bet your ass I'm over there for some of that focaccia. Oh my God.
Rise Up Bakery.
I got it. It had tomatoes in it one time. I got the tomato one.
Yeah.
To die for. I literally ate the entire thing. I got the entire round. I ate that entire thing in 2 days.
Did you make noises when you were eating it?
I probably did.
Like moaning?
It was seriously incredible. Incredible.
If you close your eyes...
And their rye bread.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I've had the rye bread.
Oh.
If you close your eyes and moan, it's not a surprise.
Yeah.
If
you haven't been over there, you are truly missing out. And I'm serious. As soon as I am weaned off of these damn things...
You're going to carb up.
Oh, that'll be my first stop. I'm going there for that, and then I'm going to the Snack Shack for fried dough.
Oh, boy.
And French fries, and just, I cannot wait.
Wow.
Yep. Just saying.
Did you hear about the flooding at Caesar's Palace in Planet Hollywood in Vegas? Did you hear about it?
I didn't.
They had a big storm overnight, and there's the video clips all over social media today of water pouring inside Caesar's Palace and Planet Hollywood and a few other casinos in Vegas. I shouldn't laugh, but my God. Wow. Let's see. Oh, French officials say that Notre Dame Cathedral is on pace to reopen in 2024. It's been closed since that big fire. Remember the fire?
Mm-hmm.
A couple of years ago?
Yep.
They're going to try to open it up in 2024. The rebuilding work looks like they're wrapping it up later this summer. So that's pretty cool. Checking some of the world news. Are we allowed to talk about world news? Or
Well, it depends on who you're talking to.
yeah.
And let's go back to Larissa for a little bit.
Yeah.
I saw that one of the headlines this morning was that the strikes are currently being focused on Kiev.
Yes, I saw that. I saw that this morning.
And my very first thought was them. And
yeah.
I don't even know what to say. The talking to them, and then our other guest, please remind me her name because I am
Yana Walder.
I just can't imagine, and it literally, the entire thing gives me goosebumps. It makes me tear up because I just can't imagine.
We had a podcast with Yana, who lives in Montpelier, a couple of weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
If there's
a little longer,
there's one that really deserves rebroadcast, to repost it on our page, it's that.
Yes.
I think we should do that.
Yes.
Will you help me remember to do that today?
Mm-hmm.
All right, because we have to.
I don't know what to say. What do you say? The whole thing is traumatizing and just disgusting. And all we can do is just hope and pray and be as supportive as we possibly can, and to hold up our community members that are directly impacted by this disgracefulness. And so my thoughts are with you, and you were my very first thought when I read the headline. I didn't even finish the article. I couldn't.
Yeah.
And
there's a lot of finger pointing going on of who was at fault of this this missile that killed at least 40 Ukrainian POWs. Mm-hmm. So, I don't know. Ukraine is blaming the attack on Russian forces. I believe them.
Me too.
It's just so too bad.
Mm-hmm.
It really is. Where our hearts, our thoughts, our prayers are with the people of Ukraine.
Yes.
And for all of the Ukrainians that are here in America that are struggling, knowing that their family is there, dealing with this war.
Yes.
Amazing.
Yes.
Hey, good news. Gas prices are still going down. AAA says the national average for a price a gallon regular fell 2 cents since yesterday to $4.25 a gallon. That's the national average, $4.25 a gallon.
And hey, bad news. Joe Biden still has his head up his ass and believes that we are not in a recession, or not even close to that, where the economy is growing. Everything is great. Just listen.
Economists are saying that we are headed for a recession.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Facebook's parent company reportedly is no longer paying for news content. Meta has told publishers it won't pay for content to run in Facebook's news tab.
Right.
After Meta's revenue shrank for the first time in the company's history. So, didn't know if you knew that. We got the Bob Dylan sexual assault thing. Have you heard about this?
I have not.
The woman who claimed that Bob Dylan sexually assaulted her, dropping her lawsuit. Dropping the lawsuit.
Okay.
You know, I don't even want to just,
I don't want to either.
I don't want to
because
read
I have
any more of
not
that
good
shit.
opinions of
Oh, yeah.
women all over the world will be pissed off at what I have to say. So,
well, you know.
people like listen who will listen. So here's the list of people that I would say directly what my thoughts are.
Yeah.
I would say it to Renita.
Yeah.
I would say it to Heather.
Mm-hmm.
I would say it to Michael Booten.
Yep.
You, Sherilyn.
You'd say it to me?
Yep. And Rebecca.
Okay.
Those are the only people that I will give my opinion to about any of that.
All right.
Yep. Just saying.
Raylene, we have possibly forgotten about the most important thing today. And that's this right here.
The ticket and me.
Right here. The big thing.
I would take a selfie with it. I would take a video of the ticket and me smiling. I wouldn't post it on Instagram or any other site. You really want to keep this as private as possible.
That's if you win the Mega Millions jackpot, which is up for grabs tonight.
$1.1 billion.
I didn't know about the 0.1.
Yep, and it was updated this morning as $1.1 billion.
The former lottery winner, Cameron Finney. Here's his advice on what to do if you win.
Stay humble, get you a financial advisor, and get you a lawyer.
Those seems like those are the real obvious three right there.
Mm-hmm.
Stay humble.
I would call Tom.
Yeah.
First, I would call Tom.
Yeah.
And then I would say, Tom, tell me what lawyer to call.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Tell everyone, please, what your plans were, what you were going to give Sherilyn as a gift for the ribbon.
Oh, I'm still so pissed.
For the ribbon cutting at Emsley's yesterday. What happened?
So Sherilyn loves Johnny Depp, and that is an understatement.
Wait, say that one more time.
She loves Johnny Depp.
Okay. You have 5.
And so I was saying, what do you get a girl that owns a flower shop? I mean, like, I don't know.
Not flowers.
Not flowers, you know? And I sure as hell weren't getting her diamonds. That's your job. So I was thinking, and I thought, oh, Johnny Depp cameo. And so if I could get a cameo of Johnny Depp giving Sherilyn a congratulations and this message, how incredible that would be for her.
Yeah.
I got the entire thing done. I typed in everything I wanted him to say. I put in my payment. They accepted my payment. They said I would get the cameo within 24 hours because I did the expedited one because I wanted it in time for the opening yesterday.
Right.
And 2 hours later, I got an email that said, "We have refunded your account. We are sorry. Johnny has taken a hiatus from the cameos because of all of the media and the everything he's got going on with the case, the court case and the lawsuit and whatever."
Mm-hmm.
I cried. I literally cried. I was so mad. I cried because the perfect gift was gone just like that in seconds.
Yeah.
It's like going to the store and really wanting an Almond Joy, and there's one left, and the asshole in front of you gets it. You just want to beat him down and tell him he can't have it. Like, come on. I was so upset.
And Sherilyn's reaction when you told her.
So I told her. And
Yeah.
you know what? You know what the first thing she said to me was?
Yeah.
Was he going to say my name?
Was he going to say my name?
She said, if he says my name, I will literally die. I will pee my pants.
Yeah, that's what she said.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
I will pee my pants.
I think it would be more than pee. But the I have right here in my hand a copy of Raylene's text that she wanted Johnny to say to Sherilyn. And here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Dear Sherilyn, please come to my home in Los Angeles so that I can draw a hot bath for you, light some candles, and give you a hot oil, full body massage afterwards with, what is it? Fresh red rose petals strewn throughout the mansion. Please call me immediately so I can get you your tickets for your private jet. Love, Johnny. Yeah.
She'd never come home.
You sure about that?
I'm 100%.
By the way, Johnny is taking his talents to the canvas. Apparently, he made over $3 million in just a couple of hours selling his art.
The Hollywood star made about $3.5 million within hours of debuting his Friends and Heroes art collection on Instagram. Depp quickly sold each one of his 780 hand-signed pieces through Castle Fine Arts Galleries, a popular art retailer in the UK. The 59-year-old says he surrounds himself with art, but had kept his own paintings to himself. Depp's work depicts 4 people who have inspired him, including the Rolling Stones' Keith Richards, actor Al Pacino, actress Elizabeth Taylor, and Bob Dylan. I'm Mark Mayfield.
All right, we have to go because we have
don't.
lots of stuff
we,
to do.
We have to
And
tell
you
everyone that
need-
Johnny
you
Depp
need
is
to clean this.
59 years old and doesn't hold a candle to me.
You need to clean this cup. And so we really got to go because you have shit to do. Or we can take it to a fortune teller, Larissa says. There are people that read stains up coffee cups.
Kiss my ass.
Well, she does. She told us that. Maybe I'm going to look into that, actually, because this is one dirty cup.
Yeah. Michael Booton wanted to know if I clean the cup before.
No, he does not. That's why it looks like it does. It is inches deep because he just keeps putting coffee in it and drinking from it anyways. And he doesn't even care if the dried old coffee floats on the top. And ew, he's just, I'm telling you. You people have no idea what I deal with over here on a daily basis. You just have no idea.
I will see you tomorrow morning for the downtown towdown, 9 o'clock, right by the Cornerstone. We're going to have a whole hell of a lot of fun. And we will see you all during the parade. 1 o'clock, we'll be broadcasting live right out in front of the Fly on the Wall Productions and Aired Out Studios,
And
ASB
throughout
Financial.
the day. So if you see us, never doubt that you're live because you may be.
Oh, you will be.
Yes.
Thanks, Raylene.
We love you all.
Did you really mean everything you said about me and my coffee mug?
Every last word.